the brave here. And right off camera is my little baby boy Felix. You can't see him. Here we go. Here we go.
There, he's on the ground.
I'm so excited for you guys to meet him. Oh, wait, Felix, you want to come up here? Let's see you. Come on. There, you got your stool. And then you hop right up here. And up here. There you go. There you go. There he is. There he is. Olive. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. This is your first time on stream. This is your first time on stream, so you get to see what I do. You get to see what I do for, well, not a living, but someday. Felix, yes, it's Felix. Look at you. You're right there. You're right, boop, there, on the screen. He's wondering, who is this other cat? Who is this? Aww. Look at you. You just felt, I said, you saw it even in the video that I made of his first day. This guy's got an innate, like, camera sense. He's very photogenic. Like, he's not scared of the camera. I've been around cats or pets in general where you put up the camera and they know you're taking a picture of them and they'll turn around and they'll hide or they'll show you their butt or they'll run away. He doesn't do that. He knows that there's a camera right there and he knows that he has to lay right here in order for it to see him. So I think he's a little ham. I think he's a little ham. Sound is very quiet. Let's crank up my mic. You want to be able to hear me. Hang on, Felix. I gotta... Volume. There we go. There you go. Look at you. You just found the perfect spot to lay. There we go. I'm also stream sniping at myself once again to figure out my audio. So that sounds a bit better. Yeah. Thank you very much, Chevalian. Hello, Chevalian. Hello, Lilio9. And hello, Felix. You're gonna fall off the desk. You already did that on the bed. You rolled over and you fell off the bed. Look at you. He knows there's people watching him. He's being super cute. He's being super cute on purpose. Look at you. I guess your default state is being super cute. Well, look, if I look over your head, you're gonna fall. There. There. I'm surrounded by cats right now, and they all say hello. Hello to all the cats surrounding Chevalian. Could you... You can't see him. There he goes. He's swatting at the screen. There you go. I want to try to get it in a good spot so that you can see the most of him. Here, do you want to scoot onto the chair? Oh, you're eating the mic again. Good. Want to go on my lap? There. There. There, you want to chill out right here? Want to chill out right here? I got you right in the corner. See, I have a cat that looks exactly like that named Rascal. Oh, that is a good name for him. Look at that. He's so black that he's getting all the little fuzzies on the camera right now. The camera's just picking him up as a shadow. Aw. There you go. I was gonna get him a collar today. I was gonna try to head out to PetSmart to get him a collar, but my roommate came in a little bit ago and was just like, "Don't go out. The roads are shit. Don't do it." Oh, you found... Careful, you've already fallen off this desk twice. He was checking out the keyboard yesterday and he backed up and just, you know, Mufasa'd off the edge. He was like, "Brother, help me," and he just fell. It's a short distance and he's pretty long, so it was only like 6 inches. Hi! He's underneath the chair now. He likes being under there. There. There, and you got some food. You got some food left over. Here, I'll back up so they can see you. There we go. How dare you, human, not giving me the full attention. Typical cat behavior. Exactly. By the way, you're a new name. Professor 9. Professor 9. I can't read what the rest of your name is. I'm a little dyslexic today. Hey, but hello, Professor Nine. Welcome to the chat. See? Lily says, what color are you gonna pick? I was thinking a nice, beautiful yellow. So the name Felix is a reference that some might get, some might not, because Felix the cat was one of the first cartoon characters of the silent era. Here we go. You're in for a little bit of trivia today, too. He was one of the first cartoon characters of the silent era, and he was just a little black cat who was a magician. And he could use basically his tail as a magic wand. So, but he was around in like the 1920s. Went into the 1930s. Sound came around and Mickey Mouse kind of replaced him. But then in the 1950s, he got a reboot. And instead of... So he was still a magician, still a rascal, but they made him more for like kids shows. And he had a magic bag of tricks, basically a little magician's bag that he could pull anything out of, anything he wanted. And there was an evil professor and his dog kept trying to get the bag to figure out the secrets inside of it. But the bag was bright yellow with these little black hexes on it. And so I think a yellow collar for Mr. Felix would be very fitting. See? Well, it's German, so not so dyslexic. Okay, so... Thank you, Professor Nine. We got a lot of nines in the chat. Lily Nine, Professor Nine. She says, yes, yellow. Yes, I think it would be very pretty for him. I think so. I just want to stare at him. I just want to stare at him. He's the greatest thing in the whole world. I love him so much. I've been trying to figure out his food situation. So I got him a bag of dry food, a bag of Meow Mix. Now, unfortunately, I am poor and I don't have a lot of strength. So I had to go for the cheapest bag that I was physically able to pick up, and that was Meow Mix. Felix has since informed me that Meow Mix is trash. And, you know, looking at the ingredients, I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. But I was also able to pick up some Rachel Ray's wet food, little entrees. Look at that face, he just saw me pick them up. Aw, but the math on the back of this box is confusing me a little bit, so I was hoping that when I went to PetSmart I could just like ask the people there to help me out. So Felix is about 5 pounds. He's 5 months old and 5 pounds. But on the back, it's like feeding instructions for adult cats. Feed 3 1/4 to 3 1/2 2-ounce cups per 8 pounds of body weight. And I don't know why, but my brain just can't comprehend what that's trying to say or how I would adjust that for a 5-pound cat. But I gave him... He definitely seems to be enjoying that a lot more than the dry food. Like, he looked at the dry food, he literally, you saw it in the video, he picked it up, spit it out. Picked it up, spit it out. Like, he was literally going, ew. Oh, but I think maybe 2 of these a day? So that was like half of one that he had. And maybe if I give him half of one in the middle of the day, and then... So he'll have 1 full cup. 1 full cup and a half. I think is correct. I don't know, but either way, he seems to like this a lot better than the wet food. But I don't know if this counts as like wet food that you serve alongside dry food, or if this could be just as meals on their own. without dry food. Because if I don't have to pick up dry food, that would be nice. Because I can pick up a 12-pack of this a lot easier than I could pick up a bag of kibble. See? Crafter Chen, hello Crafter Chen in the chat saying hello Felix. You hear that, Felix? Crafter Chen says hello. See, the thing I think of is that one AGT audition with the white dog comedy act. Felix, aww. I remember me and my mom watched AGT all the time. We probably saw that at some point. Yeah, Chevalier says, would you like me to find what kind of food we use at the shelter? The kittens here like it. Also, I can send you a video about how much wet food to give. Nice! Thank you, Crafterton. Not Crafterton. Chevalier. Thank you. That would be helpful. Thanks, because, well, one of my biggest, I guess, like, fears with, like, owning a cat or, like, being a pet owner is that a lot of the equipment for him I can't pick up, or at least I have a really hard time picking it up. It's like, even the litter, I had to find the lightest bag of litter I could find, and even that was hard for me to get into the car. Because my bones don't work. Heck, but I got him, like, those wood pellet litter type, which is a lot lighter to pick up than the gravel, and a lot less stinky. I've used the gravel before when I was, like, you know, pet sitting for friends' cats, and the gravel just makes such a bad smell on its own, even without any cat residue in it. The gravel just makes this powder that smells toxic, and I hated it. So the wood pellets are definitely, they seem to be working a bit better, and he likes them. He took a while to get used to them. Yeah, you took a full 24 hours to shit, didn't you? I was getting worried because you weren't using the litter box, but you got used to it. You used it eventually. Wait, look it up. Just gonna let you stare at him. Maths is not mathing, feel that? Yep. Also, for feeding, what you want is a bowl of dry food out at all times for them to just graze on throughout the day and night. Then you give them about 1/4 can of wet food twice a day. Okay, that math's a lot easier. So I guess now all I have to do is get a dry food that isn't trash. So like I said, I put out the Meow Mix, and he did not touch it. He touched it a little bit at first, but then once I gave him, like, the Rachel Ray's, he refused to touch the Meow Mix again. He was just like, I have tasted quality, that ain't it. So I guess Meow Mix, we could, like, there's a bunch of stray cats around the area. I could probably just leave it out and it would get, you know, I could probably just leave it outside and some stray cats would get use of it. So what would be a good dry food? I heard somebody said Blue Buffalo, but they said that that's expensive. Yeah, once in the morning and once at night. Yeah, I'm trying to get him on my schedule of feeding so that since I work a night shift, if I feed him when I get up, which is like late afternoon, and then I feed him when I get home, which is like around 11. And so far I've been doing that just over the weekend, and he seems to be okay with that. Look at you, yeah, we're talking about you. We're talking about you. He's so gorgeous. He's so gorgeous. Look at those eyes. Alrighty, also... You want up here? You want up here? I think the yellow collar would definitely be helpful to see him, because I've already lost him so many times just in my room. Just coming in here before I streamed, I came in and turned around and went, where'd you go? And then I looked out and he was like in the shadow of the laundry basket, and I'm like, ah, there you are. So I think a yellow collar with a little bell on it will be very helpful for him to see me, for me to see him. He's looking at the camera. He's looking at me on the screen, and he's like, how'd you get in there? What kind of magic mirror stuff is going on?
Come on, on the left. On the left. Yeah.
You can do it. You like the microphone. You liked chewing on the microphone, didn't you? He's a chewer. He's a finger chewer. But I found out that he chews on everything, pretty much. Clothes, metal, plastic. I got one of those little spoon feeders where it has a little bit of wet food in it, and then you open it up, it's a little spoon you could hand to them. I pulled the tab off of it, set it down, and he just went, and he immediately started chewing on the plastic pull tab and just ignoring the food that was in the cup. And that's when I realized, he's stupid. He's watching me from the other side of the desk. Come here, buddy. Come here. No. You can't jump up there. That table's got a mess on it. If you jump on it, you're gonna knock everything over. But I got your brush. You wanna come over here? I think. There we go. I'll just reach down and pet you. There you go. There. I'm going to try to keep up with brushing him so that his fur doesn't get everywhere. There you are. Yeah, you want to come up here? Want to come up here? Oh, that's right there. He's claimed his spot. The stool that I usually have under my feet is now on the side. Put that there since he was having trouble getting up onto the desk, so I gave the stool there to help him get up. And he seems to like sitting there. There you go. There you go. Also, the stream is to kind of just get him used to the fact that I will be doing this pretty frequently, so that he's not scared of like any of the equipment or the screens or the microphone, or so he doesn't get like confused about the fact that I'm talking to myself. So this is kind of his introduction to the all of the film equipment. Yeah, all the noises and lights. He's not sure what to make about the computer under the desk, so like the actual PC tower, because that's the one where it's got the glass in it and you can see all the colors and lights on the moving parts inside, and I don't think he likes that very much. But everything else he seems to be chill about. Yeah. You're a good little boy. You're very curious. You're a very curious little critter. Where you are? There you are. Do you want me to move this back so you can hop up on the bed? There you go. There. You can do it. There you go. Good boy. There. He hasn't quite grown into his paws yet, so he's still a little bit clumsy. Like I said, he's fallen off the desk a few times, or he's gone to jump up on the desk and just missed completely and just slid off. So he's still getting used to his motor skills. But can you see him? Can you see? He's making biscuits. Look at you. You know exactly where you need to be for the camera to see you. You're very smart. You're a very smart boy. Yes, you are. You are. He also really likes my robe. God, my heart just melts when I look at him. Okay, let's catch up with the chat. Chronicles of the Hydra, hello, saying, hey, it's Sir Felix. It is. Thank you for remembering the Sir. He is the Sir. Look at those eyes. Look at them. They're just little beady eyes. No. You are hamming it up to be extra cute right now. I'll scoot these out of the way. Oh, your paw's stuck. There you go. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, we had a very busy morning, didn't we? We got up, we ate breakfast, and then we took a nap. And then we took a nap. What a busy day. There you go. Now you can see the biting of the finger. You got such a pretty pink tongue. You got such a pretty pink little tongue. You got something stuck on your tail. There's your brush. You got something stuck on your tail. You got something stuck on your tail. Let's see. Gigi says, oh, my cat just got a bag stuck on his head. Oh no. Now you have a mic technician at home. I do, except I don't think he'll be making the mic situation better. I think cats like microphones a lot. He do. Reminds me of when Scar's cats tried to eat the mic. Yeah, I mean, you look at a microphone and you look at a cat toy, they're built very similarly. And cats don't understand what a microphone is. They're just like, this is shaped exactly like the things that you bought me to play with. Nom nom nom. He is nom nom nomming. Oh. Yeah, you got something stuck on your tail. Let's try to get that out. There you go. You had a bit of wet food stuck on your tail. There you go. That's better. You are just a little baby. You are just a little baby. You look like you're ready for a nap. You look like you're ready for a nap. I will leave you be. Oh. Are you tuckered out? Yeah, what a big day you had. You ate breakfast and then you took a nap with me. Oh my goodness. What a big day. What a big day. See? Here, I wanna make sure you can see him. I'm right in the way. There we go. We got the perfect little cat cam set up. Aw, are you going to take a nap? Are you going to take a nap? I think you are. Are you going to take a nap? And there he goes. He's just a little void. He's just a little ink blot right there. Oh. Anyways, what do you guys think of him? What do you guys think of him? He's just melting my heart. He's just melting my heart. See, my mom got my cats a ball that moves on its own and it scares me. That would scare me too a little bit. I got him a variety pack of toys and he really likes little plastic bits. There's one. I don't know where he sent it. He was playing with it earlier. But it's just like a little green straw that you can just press on it and it flicks and it bounces and he's able to either play with it on his own and chase it around and swat it and make it move, or you, the owner, can flick it and chase it. And that one seems to be his favorite. Second favorite is the springs, and he's got one under the desk. These ones are really nice, just these little plastic bits. Here, I'll put this over here so when you wake up we can do some playtime. Let's see. See? Wait, your outfit's so cute. Thank you. I think I wore this for a stream like last month or a few months ago. I don't know. It was one of the first outfits I did for one of the first streams. But then as soon as he came in, I'm just like, oh, I know what outfit I gotta pull out for his first stream. But it has pockets. I can duck my hair in the back. Pull up the full hood. Right. There it is. There we go. The ears are a bit floppy, but we'll make them work. There we go. Although, his face does not look like this. His face... He's not like the stereotypical cute kitten. He's a handsome kitten. He's a handsome little man. He's got a very angular, square face. Like, I got a picture of, like, a side profile of him, and he's got, like, a very pronounced brow bone, a very, like, sharp, angled nose that, like, does, like, a perfect, like, out and then down. So he's a handsome little man. He's handsome. And just from here, do you see the size of his ears? So, like, this guy is 5 months old. And he's already as big as the last cat that was here, my roommate's cat, when she was fully grown. And he's only 5 months. So if you look at the size of his ears, he's gonna grow into those. He's gonna be a big boy. He's gonna be a big boy. And he's got big old paws, too, that he's gotta grow into soon. I think that's another thing I want to pick up at PetSmart, along with the collar and some new dry food, was nail clippers. Because this little man, to keep blocking him, has the sharpest claws I've seen. And they've just grown like that. He's just got really sharp claws. But they're at the point where as he's walking, he's getting stuck on things. Things like he just walked across my pile of laundry and he came out the other side with like an entire slipper just stuck on his foot, and he was like trying to get it off, but it was just hooked onto his claw. Or like he just walking across the carpet, he's getting his claws stuck in the carpet. And like I don't know if he just hasn't got the hang of like fully retracting them yet, or if his claws are so long that retracting them isn't enough and they're still just stuck out a little bit. But he's been getting stuck on quite a lot of things, you know, the stuffed animals, blankets. So I don't want to traumatize him too early, because you know he only just got here like 2 days ago. But at some point in the coming week, I'm gonna get the nail clippers and see if I can pin him down for a little nail trimming, just so that he doesn't keep getting stuck on things. Let's see, we had a cat at the shelter who was ginormous. Like he came up to your knee, and you're 5'9". I thought there was one at the shelter. This was cute. One of the cats at the shelter was a big adult cat. He wasn't in the room with the other adult cats, but he was one of those ones that just kind of walked around and checked the place out. But he didn't have a tail, and he had on a little baby onesie to cover up like a surgery scar that he had. So it was no tail and a baby onesie on. But this dude was huge. He was like bobcat sized. And as he would walk by, like the other cats just kind of like backed away from him, because I think he just looked so unnatural to them. They were like, "You're a bobcat. You're not. You're not one of us." And poor guy, he was friendly. He was trying to like walk up and sniff him and stuff, but all the other kittens were afraid of him because he was just so big and wearing clothing. But I think he belonged to one of the shelter people there. But oh my gosh, the people at this shelter were so nice. Please, if you must donate to any charity, if you must give $5 or a quarter to any charity, make it your local animal shelter. Those guys do so much work, and it's all volunteer work, but they need so much supplies and funding to do the things that they do. It's like when I got him. When you buy a kitten, they're already neutered. Their vaccinations have been taken care of, so that's already like 2 very expensive vet bills that they've taken care of with their own funding. And just that alone takes, like I said, just takes so much funding for them to do that for every single cat that comes in. And then just the amount of kittens that they had in there, because you know what, stray cats multiply so quickly, and it's so many people are frequently like catching them and bringing them in and catching them and bringing them in, and then those kittens might already be pregnant and in the process of having more kittens, so they just keep multiplying, and it takes so much money for them to just handle all the animals that come in and not turn any away. But like the people there were so sweet. They knew all the kittens' names automatically. And it was just such a good experience. There was this you saw him in the video, this big giant potato cat that was just sitting on the desk as like the security guard to like vibe check people as they came in. He was awesome. There was a cat that was like patrolling the parking lot who was just another huge black one who was kind of a security guard as well. But they had a room for the kittens, they had a room for the adult cats, and they had a separate building for the dogs. I didn't get a chance to go in there, but I would love to go in there and just hang out with the dogs, because I love dogs. But like I said, it was just such a good experience. So I could run you through the story. the story of getting Felix. DT Beto says, hi, hey Felix, hello, hi Betos. Felix is just chilling back there. He was on the desk earlier, but I think he tuckered himself out. He had such a big day, oh my goodness. He got up, ate breakfast, and fell asleep. He is a little bit sick right now too, just from traveling from the shelter to here. They said that that's normal to happen for kittens, just because of the change in germs. It's like you go on vacation and you end up with a stuffy nose, so he's got a little bit of a snotty nose right now, so it's probably good that he's sleeping to sleep that off too. But it's just so wild to think that just last week, like, he wasn't in my life at all. But then I've had the supplies for a while. Oh, I think like, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, sometime in like January, I made the point to like get all the supplies I would need for a cat, just in case one came into my life. But then I had to do a bit of traveling after that, where I had to go back home. I had to go travel down south to go get some blood work done for me. Hey, so I had a few pockets where like I wasn't home at all, and then like my work shift changed and I was getting used to that. And so I had the supplies ready. I had like the litter box, the toys, the scratching post, everything was like set and ready to go. I just didn't have the cat. And then for the past, I think in the span of like 2 weeks, I had 4 separate dreams about getting a cat. And each one of them involved me giving the cat an equally stupid name. But I think I had a dream that I got a brown cat that I named Brownie Bite, which I'm still keeping that name in case a brown one ever shows up. I had a dream that I found a yellow cat and sort of another reddish brown one at my local park that I named Parmesan Cheese and Tomato. And who's the third one? I had a dream that I got an orange cat that had like brown spots on it that I ended up naming Grilled Cheese. I don't know why, but food names are just so funny for cats. And then I had a dream where there was a winged cat that brought me her little winged baby bird kittens to hold on to. So, I didn't give that cat a name, but that one was still pretty cool nonetheless. I'll count that one. So I kept having these dreams about getting a cat. And I kept waking up and being disappointed that I didn't have a cat. Well, speaking of cats, look who's in the chat. Felinity, hi Bean, the puppy. Yeah. Close enough. Close enough. But like I said, I kept having these dreams that I had a cat, and I'd wake up and just be very disappointed that I didn't have a cat. Now, my roommate's name is Cat, so that's, close, but, didn't quite fill the hole. Oh, but I asked them about it, and I'm like, would you be okay with, like, if I brought in a cat at some point? And they were like, yeah, I love cats. If you bring one in, I'd love him. So it's like, all right, I got approval from the roommate. I got approval from the landlord. All right, he was like, yeah, you can bring in a cat. Just pay me $300. It's like, okay. Ouch. You're an expensive little man. Yes, you are. But that's pretty normal for an apartment pet fee. It's usually around like $200 to $300, so. Oh well. So I got approval, and then I think it was on Tuesday where I just woke up and I had been looking at the animal shelter's website for like the past few days, just kind of looking at the cats, seeing if they, if they had any male cats. Because the thing is, like I've said in previous streams, we were looking for someone specific. Because in a few months, I'm gonna be moving in with my friend who already has a big male cat, and we know that he gets along well with male kittens because he's gotten along with them before, with like previous roommates that she's had. And we didn't know how he'd react to an adult cat or a female cat, so we were just looking for a baby boy. And I went to the cat cafe with my friend, and so, which is cool. We have a local cat cafe which is like connected to the shelter, so they work together. So I went there, and pretty much all of the cats in the cafe were girls. So we still had a fun time, bought a coffee, donated, hung out with the cats. But there were only two boys there. The one was named Gordy, and he wasn't interested in me. He just kind of sniffed me and was like. And then the other one was Pugsley, who was asleep the entire time. But I started to fall in love with Pugsley, and I was like, hey, would it be alright if I come back in like a few days to like meet him again, when he's awake? And the lady who was like in charge of the cats in there was like, Pugsley's gonna be adopted tomorrow. He's already been claimed. So that one kind of fell through, but we had a good time anyways, hang out with the cats, buy a coffee, donate to the shelter. But then it was like that following Tuesday, I was like, for once I'm up early enough. I'm just gonna make the dive, I'm gonna make a run for it, and I'm just gonna run to the shelter as fast as I can to see if I can like hang out there for an hour before work and just see if any of them pick me. Just see if any of them come up to me. Let's see what happens. And so, and thankfully it's like a close drive. Not a long one, but just a highway away. Hey, but like I woke up on Tuesday. The thing is, like, the shelter opens at 1. I have to be at work at 3. So I had like a very small window of time to get in there. And I ran in, and I'm like, all right, I've got like an hour and a half to just like hang out with these guys. Let's see if any of them pick me. And I went in online. I had seen like a few cats stood out to me visually. One of them was I think you saw him in the video in the vlog, where he was just a little black striped tabby with the pure black nose. That I thought that little black nose was just so adorable. And so I had my eyes on him, so I'm like, you're adorable, you're cute. And then the other one that stood out was Blizzard, which was an all-white cat with the two different colored eyes. And he stood out just because, those cats are pretty rare around here. You don't see stray white cats around here. Those guys get scooped up like shiny Pokemon. And so I had my eyes on them, but like I said, I went into the shelter with the notion that like I can't be the one to like pick out a cat for me. One of these cats is going to have to pick me out as its owner. And as soon as I walked in, that little man right there came right up to me. And I think he was going for the charms on my book bag. But that little man came right up to me and just immediately just started headbutting me. Like, his forehead just went right into me. And I was like, well, hello, who are you? Who are you? And he looked up. He didn't make any noise. A lot of the cats in there were like very chatty and making noise, just going meh, 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 meh. He was pretty quiet. He was quiet. But he just stuck to me like Velcro the entire time. I was walking around, like, checking out the other cats to see if any of them struck me, and some of them, of course, a lot of them were friendly. You know, they're kittens, and they're like, oh boy, someone to play with. And then, you know, I played with them, pulled out the feather, played with a lot of them. And then I turned around, and this guy would just be watching me, just like that. And he was on top of a little table, so he was at eye level with me. And I was like, you seem to be drawn to me. You seem to be pretty drawn to me. What's your name? And I saw he had a blue collar on, which meant he was a boy. All the boys were marked with a blue collar, so I'm like, nice, nice. And I held my hand up to him, just for him to give me a little, just for him to give me a sniff. And he just looked at me, and reached his paw out, grabbed my hand, and just went, and just pulled my hand in and stuck my entire hand in his mouth. And it was at that moment I was like, I think this guy just chose me. I think he just chose me. Wow. And for the entire next half hour, I just played with him like that. Because apparently a lot of people who would come in they turned away from him because he would, you know, bite them. But when he started doing it to me, I saw that it wasn't like vicious biting. It wasn't like a get away from me hard bite. It's like, that's a play bite. That's a wrestling bite. And, you know, I've grown up with dogs. I know how to wrestle with dogs. And I'm like, okay, this is just a smaller scale of that. Let's wrestle. So I was just wrestling with him with my hand, and he was loving it. And, like, I had him on his belly. I was just, you know, doing that to him, doing the rah, 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 rah. I'm gonna grab your toes, I'm gonna grab your toes, I got your tail, I got your nose. And he was just, like, wiggling around, and he was doing, like, the little play chews. And he calmed down for a second, but then he just kept, like, sucking on my finger, just like, and while he had my finger in his mouth, I just looked over at the lady who was, like, supervising the kitten room, and I just went, this one, I want this one. And she went, have you picked him out? Have you picked that one out? And I went, this one. And then I went over to ask her a few questions about, like, how it works. And I'm like, you know, do you need to get a cattle license? Do you need to, how's the paperwork work for doing this? How do I do that? She explained it to me. All good. I turned around. And where that little black kitten was that I had been playing with, there were now 4 black kittens in a pile. And they had all jumped onto the floor, and they were all scattering around each other, all of them with blue collars. So I just kind of had this little sense of dread as I looked at all these 4 cats, and I went, oh no. Oh no, how am I gonna tell? They all look identical. They were all part of the same litter. They're all part of the same litter. So it was basically a pack of quadruplets. I'm like, which one of you did I just say I wanted to bring home? Oh no. So I walked around, I kind of like chased down each one individually. And I held out my hand to the one, and he like sniffed it, turned his nose up, walked away. Found the next one, held my hand up to him. And he just like got scared and ran away. Got up to the third one, held my hand up. He didn't even pay attention. He didn't even know I was there. It's like, okay. Got up to the 4th one, put my hand up to him, and he looked and went. And I went, that's you! It's you! I found you again! And then from then on, like, I went to visit him in the shelter, like, I think, like, 2 more times, earlier that week. And that was how I was able to pick him apart from the other black cats. I just hold my hand up, be like, is that you? No. Is that you? No. Is that you? Yeah. Oh, that's you. And I looked at him, and I went, what do you think about the name Felix? And he went, And I'm like, Felix? You like the name Felix? And every time I said Felix, his ears went. I'm like, you're. So he started responding to Felix and not the name that the shelter gave him. It's like every time I came in, I'd go, Felix, where are you? And he'd like turn around and he'd go. And I made a point that every time I visited, I started to stink by the end of the week, but I wore the same clothes every time I went in. So like same jacket, same hoodie, same hat, same boots. Because I made sure to wear the same clothes so that every time I came in, he would recognize me more and more. That like this is the scent of the person that you recognized yesterday. It's the same person. Because there's like a steady stream of people going in there all the time. Just a lot of people will go in there not even to adopt cats. They just go in there to hang out with them and play with them. And which that's really fun. But like I said, I made sure to wear the same outfit every time I went in there so that he recognized me. And I think that started to work really well. Because like by the third day when I came in there to visit him again, he came right up to me. And yeah. Don't worry, I am reading chat as I'm talking, so I see all your messages, don't worry. But then and it was the final day. I asked if I could reserve him to pick him up on Friday. Because again, I unfortunately have to work, and I didn't want to bring him home and then immediately disappear for 8 hours. And I was like, that wouldn't be a good first impression. So I actually took Friday off. I called in and I'm like, yo, I have a doctor's appointment. Again. Oh no, more blood work. Can you imagine? My boss is like, alright, fine. Alright, fine. But so I literally called off on Friday so that I could have a whole 3 days to hang out with this guy. And not like disappear to go to work and traumatize him. And went in with the carrier, and I think it's so cool in the vlog. So I was kind of like shooting from the hip the whole time because I wanted to make sure I was paying attention to him mostly and not the camera. But that shot that I got of like first going into the shelter, he's just sitting there right in the window, right on his perch, perfectly in frame. And like it couldn't have been more perfect that he was just sitting there waiting because he knew around that time I was going to be coming in. Aww. And like I said, from there it's history. I put the crate down. I held my hand up and he just immediately started chewing on my fingers again. Like, I've been expecting you. Paid the fee. Shed a few tears as another $100 disappeared. And then he went right into the crate. He went right into the carrier. From there, brought him home, and it was so cool. Someone in the comments of the vlog said that they had never seen a cat like walk out of the carrier just so calmly. He was ready. Like he knew what was going to happen. Like he was a little overwhelmed on the first day just because there's like so many new scents to get used to, but for the most part, he hasn't been scared or skittish of anything. I think the only thing that actually scared him was the faucet. You're supposed to like keep him in one room for like the first few days, which is why he's mostly been in here, because litter box is over there, food's over there, just so he gets used to like that's where you eat, that's where you poop. But as I was going out the door to like go make some food, he followed me out. And I turned on the faucet and he ran. Oh, like as far away from it as possible. He made a U-turn and went right back into my room. Like tail was poofed, eyes were wide. So I think this man might be a little hydrophobe. So we'll experiment more with that later to see if we can get him used to water, or at least the sound of the faucet. So far that was the only thing that scared him. Everything else, he's just been like, this is my home now. Cool. And my heart has been melting like 20 times a day because I'll just be like sitting here, or I lay down to take a nap afterwards, and this little man just crawls right up on top of me, and he just laid down right on my chest or on my face, or he really likes to lay down in the crook of my knees. So like when I'm laying down and my knees are bent, he likes to lay down right in there. And I'm just like, well, I guess I'm not moving at all. Oh darn. And in fact, I'll just be laying there and he'll just walk up and start making biscuits on me and purring. And I am experiencing what it feels like to be unconditionally loved by an animal, and I'm just like, oh, I hope I can take as good a care of you as I can. I hope this is my first time owning a cat. This is my first time, like, being the sole person in charge of a pet. 'Cause, like, I've grown up with pets, but that was always my parents taking care of the finances and taking them to the vet and buying the food. And I've had roommates with cats, but they've, again, been the ones in charge of taking them to the vet, buying the food. So now it's like, all of the chores are on me, and I'm like, I feel the responsibility of parenthood. But then I look at the little baby and I'm like, I will die for you. Without a question. I'm going to give you everything I have. I will be the best parent that I can be. And I will make your life as amazing as possible. And I know that I'm gonna be making some big moves in the future. We're gonna be hopping from apartment to apartment, and I hope that he doesn't get too frightened when that happens. But I definitely know that the idea of moving away from everything that I know here has gotten a bit less scary now that I know that this guy's going to be coming with me. And as I said, I keep saying to him, I'm like, the world is so big and you are so small, but together we will face the bigness and we will be brave together. I think he's a very fitting for the being the brave title. You know, I think he fits in with the brave family very well. Like I said, the only thing that scared him was water. Everything else, he's just been like, what's this? What's this? There's stuff everywhere. What's this? What's this? There's something in my hair. He's just been a little champ. He's been a little jock. He is a little jock. He's taken to the toys very well. Oh, and like anytime he's not sleeping and doing that, I've noticed he's in his little toy bin and just making a mess like a toddler. Yeah. Yesterday we just spent like a good 2 hours just playing fetch together with the springs and little plastic bits. But like I say, he's only been in my life for a week. He's only been in my house for 2 days. And I am so in love with him. Oh, like I said, I hope that you all love him as much as I do, although I don't think that's possible. Because I love him so much. But in the meanwhile, let me catch up with the chat. Chat noir. Aww. And I'm sure I'll be having many more stories. with Felix as we go on. I said, I'm glad that he's not too frightened of all of this. I'm glad that he's very chill with, like, camera, microphone. I'm just talking to myself and he's asleep, so that's good. Oh, but let me scroll back up here. It seems like you guys are getting into quite the discussion over here. Where did I leave off? Oh my gosh. See the dreams. Crafter Chen, although you say unfortunately you can't have a cat, but as soon as you can, you're going to get one yourself. Good, absolutely do it. Like I said, get the equipment first and then get the cat. See, name it Felinity after me. Honestly, Felinity is such a good name for an orange cat. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, cats in the future start appearing with the name Felinity. You have, like, 4 orange cats. You have 10 that are outdoor. Alright, let's see. Felinity, you've got names for cats of Azura, Opal, Squid, Orion, Jonah, Violet, Astral, Harvey, Iris. Squid. Squid would be a fun name for a black cat, because they are just inky black. I was trying to think of, like, because, like, a lot of cats you can give them food names, but with a black cat, like, the only food name you can really give them is, like, coffee or licorice. But Squid would be funny. That's right, Chevalier. You said he was a little black kitten who had wobbly cat syndrome. And he was there for a couple of weeks because nobody wanted him. Aww. And you took him. Aw, that's nice. See, Max play bites all the time. Man, we just found my puppy in someone's house and we were like, yeah, that's ours now. Aw, nice. Black cats tend to morph into one being if too close. They become the ultimate void. Yep. Here, let me scroll down. Oh, man, you guys had quite the discussion while I was yapping. Can you get a cold from a cat? I don't know. See, LOL, looking back at the thumbnail, it looks like I am the cat when you read the title. I should probably change the thumbnail. Let's see, I'm gonna full screen it on this side. There we go. Get him a nice hot chocolate and put him in bed with blankets and get him some soup. No hot chocolate for the cats. Soup, maybe. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Can't relate. I'm literally crying right now. Aww. Thank God the cat isn't camera shy. Yeah, like I said, he's a little ham. Like, he's not scared of a phone camera or this camera at all. Like I said, he knows. His paws twitching. He knows exactly where to go to be in view of the camera. Like, he's got that natural instinct of, like, where to put himself so that you can see him. Don't mind Crafter Chen just accidentally sending a whole ass computer code into the chat. I don't know. Don't mind the Java code, it never existed. Don't worry about it. Aw, Fel, you said you were gonna go, but then you didn't. I don't mind. I don't mind. So you can't get sick from a cat, but you can get ringworm. Noticed. Yeah, I know there's some, especially with them, around their litter box, there are chances that you could get sick from. You can't get sick from their colds, but you can definitely get sick from touching the litter. So I do want to get myself some gloves, just because my immune system is already crappy enough as it is. And so I will get myself some gloves for handling the litter. Maybe I'll just steal some. I'll probably just steal some from work. Don't steal from work. That's wrong. That was a joke. He keeps sneezing on us, though. It is just like having a toddler. This guy just, like, blasted snot in my face, like, 5 times yesterday. His sneeze is going down today. He's not sneezing as much as he did yesterday, which is good. So I think his cold is, disappearing. Bean forced me to get out? No, absolutely not. You're here forever. Kick me from the stream if you must. No, you're making my numbers go up. I don't mind. The mightiest force on the planet is procrastination, except in this case it's more like procrastination. Am I right? Did you see him open his eyes at that? I see you judging me. I see you. Oh. Like I said, also, I am very proud of the vlog that I made yesterday, because that was all just, like, randomly hitting record while I was on the move and, like, focusing on actually, like, getting the cat, doing the paperwork, and getting him home, and then just, like, hitting record and holding the phone up somewhere else. But considering that I wasn't paying attention to, like, the actual camera itself, I think the vlog turned out, like, really good. The Max's cold is getting worse, I think. Oh no. Oh no. Aw. See, okay, that got a giggle for me. Nice. Aw, it currently looks like he's been sobbing for a week. Aw. Well, hopefully that's able to clear up for him. If not, you might need to take him to a vet. Cause I saw in the shelter, one of the kittens was sick with a cold, and they had her in a crate separate from the other cats, and it was so sad. Like there were kittens climbing up the side of the crate, trying to like reach in to like say hi to her, and she was like at the bars trying to get out. But they had to keep them separated so that they wouldn't, get each other sick. Heck, but, yeah, she had a big, toddler snot bubble coming out of her nose, and she was sneezing and had water out the face, and they did have to quarantine her for a bit with, like, some special medicines, so... If your poor little Max has a cold to that degree, you might need to go get him some medicine. Get him some cat Dayquil. Maybe put some Vicks on your finger, hold it under his nose. Aw. See, Wells told me he has an irrational fear of cats once because he got scratched in the face when he was 3. Aw. Yeah, cat scratches are pretty painful if they mean it. If they intend to scratch you, they can do some pretty bad damage. But, and well, considering you're a cat, yeah, Felinity, you're not a scratching cat. No. Felinity, would you say you're more of a scratching cat or a biting cat? You strike me more as a knock stuff off the counter kind of cat. Chev says, I'm procrastinating the comic. I was so sure I would get chapter 1 done for tomorrow, but it doesn't seem so likely anymore. That's okay, take your time. Work on a panel. Work on a panel while you're listening. You don't gotta finish the whole thing. Just finish one little panel. As long as you just focus on making it the best it can be, the deadline can wait. See, I really want to build everyone's cats in Watercraft in GGland, but I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Well, that's content for like 5 videos right there. make every individual building an individual video. I think that'd be fun. Wait, Phil, would you be a cat or a person? Both. I'm not a furry anyways. Sure. I'm sick and tired of your allegations. Sure. Sa- I'm sorry, I almost pronounced that Pasiris. Cyrus Fantasies, I see the feline on the bed. Yes, he's just a little ink blot. He's just a little ink blot right there. Well, we already have a giant furry on Watercraft, but seriously. You'd be a biter. Okay, Phil, okay. You're feral, actually. You're not sneaky like that. You're making... Chevalier says, you're making... Cinnammunch fan art. I read Cinnamon Crunch. I'm like, Cinnamon Crunch? You're making fan art of the cereal now? Is that what we're doing? Is that what I'm missing over on Tumblr? We're making fan art of cereal mascots? Oh, God. I mean, y'all already got Tony. So. I have a really funny video idea for it. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Gigi says, you need to remember that you are the Moober's house cat. Yep, Felinity, you are canonically, Chevalier and June's pet. Cyrus says, I am here for the EP boy. Yes, so am I. I'm just having a delight just watching him. I just love watching him. He's not even doing anything, and he's just sitting there. We all are. He's the best. I need to draw later, lol. Well, pull out your drawing stuff and just draw while you're listening to me. Put me on in the background like a podcast. I like drawing while listening to streams. Tango seems to be the one that I can just listen to like a radio. Because a lot of times he's just talking about nerd stuff and I don't have to like watch the screen to see what he's doing. But someone like Scar, on the other hand, like, a lot of his stuff is so visual that I can't just listen, I need to watch. But Tango is just, you can just listen and you can pick up on what he's doing. Let's see, I'm also so behind on the Hermit of the Day. Hermit of the Day? You'll have to explain to me what that is. See, I'm not a furry, I'm an anthropomorphic cat, or however you spell it. Well... He just shook his head no. You forgot someone, I will cry now. Totally gonna do that. Currently making my Minecraft DeLoreans with much more accurate models. Cool. But the thing is, it's you, lol. You still are cat fell, even though you're anthropomorphic. I just love none of you know how to spell anthropomorphic. I love it. Y'all are just butchering it even more as it goes down. Well, in terms of like the furries, in terms of cartoon characters, they're basically anthropomorphic animals. So I don't know where the line gets drawn between furry and anthropomorphic animal. Because it's like, what's the difference? What's the difference? Two sides of the same coin. Even my own kind are against me. Yep. Puppy woke up. Puppy would be a funny name for a cat. I feel like that'd be a good one for like a black and white cat. Puppy. I'm dyslexic. No, you're Lex Dixic. That's a running joke that goes in our family because a lot of people on my dad's side are dyslexic, and it's just a joke that's been passed down as a family heirloom is to just say Lex Dixia instead of dyslexic, and you just get to watch other people try to explode internally so hard as they debate whether or not they should correct you. He's back asleep. Yep, he went back. God, look, even from here you can see how big his paws are. Like, I am so curious as to how big he's gonna get. He's gonna be a little panther. He's gonna be a little panther. My goodness, I keep blocking him. I kind of want to pick him up, but I don't want to disturb him. You can't expect me to spell anthropomorphic. Wait, let's try to read that. Anthropomorphic. Close enough. Anthropomorphic. Okay, that's like the dictionary spelling. Anthropomorphic. Antiprothic. I'll leave y'all to that. Oh, huh? I'm just gonna gaze lovingly at him. God, you can see out the window. The snow is falling. So, I wanted to go to PetSmart so bad today to get him his collar, but that will have to wait. See, Hermit of the Day is I have a list of the hermits and I ask my Alexa for a number between something to something that's not the number blank blank blank. And then when I get further into the challenge, I'm probably like 10 or something days behind and my list is basically falling apart and I lose it a lot. I really have to catch up soon and look for it because I might. I'm off. Okay, goodbye, Felinity. Gigi says, you want to post it on YouTube soon? That would be cool. I remember I did that for Mermay. It was Hermit a Day May, and I combined it with Mermay to make her Mermaid a Day May, and I drew all the hermits as mermaids, and that went well into July. And so yeah, take your time on that. Also, in terms of like picking one out, the method I've been using for like games and stuff, I've gotten addicted to like those little just spinning wheels. Where if you type in Google just like selection wheel, and it'll just come up with a wheel basically, and you can put your own names inside of it. You hit it and it spins and it picks one out. I love using. I've been addicted to using that lately. Because when it stops, it throws a bunch of confetti on the screen, and I just really love watching that. Shivarian says, I'm in the car, my brother is belting Defying Gravity. As he should. You tell him a good job from me. I blew my voice out singing Wicked on the way home from seeing the movie. Like, me and my friend went to go see Wicked in theaters, which is really good. Awesome. Loved it. Can't wait to see part 2. Actually, I'm using the Wicked book to cover up the wires. Because I made a little blockade under the desk to sort of keep the wires out of sight, out of mind from Felix so he doesn't get tangled up in them. And I found that I have the actual Wicked book. That's, very much PG-16, I'd say. But it's just funny that came up, and I'm like, oh, I have that right on me. But yeah, look at that. Look at that art. Look at her. If you're over the age of 16, I'd recommend reading it, because it is pretty good. Let's see, I just opened up to a random page. Let's see. Yes, but palace receptions, she said. Are you in cahoots with our glorious wizard? I hear he's mostly gone reclusive. I've never met him, Fiero said. He shows up at the opera and listens behind a portable screen. At his own formal dinners, he dines apart, in an adjoining chamber behind a carved marble grill. I've seen a profile of a stately man walking along a promenade. If that's even the wizard, that's all I've seen of him. But you, why did you cut us all off? I loved you too much to keep in touch. What does that mean? Don't ask me, she said. It's very romancy. Very romancy and very politically. See, I want to use the skinny wheels, but I only have the spinny wheels, but I only have my dad's phone, and sometimes I do the channel in school. Alright. See? He says, thank you, he shall keep singing. Awesome. Keep singing, brother Chevalier. I just imagine, like, a different colored mushroom sitting next to you. I have that book too. Yes, it is a good read. Like I said, you want to make sure you're old enough to read it because it is raunchy. It was the first book I read that had those kinds of scenes in it. It was the first book I read that had intense kissing scenes. Let's say that. Let's say that. But it goes a lot more in depth into the political analysis of the Wizard of Oz and sort of the events that led up to the wizard taking power and what he was doing to the animals and how the land was fighting back and the revolutions, the protests, a lot of stuff that kind of relevant to today's world. But yeah, I'd recommend reading it, even if you only pick up a few chapters. It's written very well. Let's see, hey, I much prefer action than romance. Understandable. Oh, Sam, I like adventure romances. I like YouTuber books. Yeah, Gigi, you are not allowed to read this book for another 10 years. You are not allowed to read this book. Absolutely not. But underneath that, I also picked up a making of the Wizard of Oz book that I just have right next to it, which is really cool. Again, goes into... Wait. There we go. I just opened up to a page of them training, what was the dog name? Training Terry, the little dog, for the part of Toto. I don't do a lot of reading just because attention span has gone to garbage and I have a lot of things to do, but I like having books around so that if I could just open up a page and just read a few paragraphs like I would have just did, it helps take some of the rust off the gears. So then eventually when the feeling strikes, I can sit down and read a chapter. I'm trying to read Howl's Moving Castle, the book, which so far it's really good. So if you've seen the movie Howl's Moving Castle, you already know your basic plot, but the difference is someone online described it perfectly. The movie Howl's Moving Castle is how Howl tells the story. The book is how Sophie tells the story. So Howl tells it with a much more romantic spin of like, we were destined to be together. I saw you in a dream as a child, and now I found you again after searching for you for years. Meanwhile, Sophie is just like kicking the door down to this evil wizard's palace, and she's like, "Yo, loser! I'm living with you until you break my curse. Got it?" And Howl's just like, "Good lord, she's hot." And Sophie's like, "I don't care. Wash your dishes, clean your socks, stop crying." I love it so far. And like I said, I've just been picking it up bit by bit, reading chapter by chapter. But when I've been reading it, I've been getting inspiration for magic systems to put into my own stories, whether it's my original stories or the fan fiction types. And the thing is, every time I read it, I walk away and I start working on my own story afterwards. So a lot of you, we get into the discussions of like, I don't have motivation, I'm procrastinating on my projects, I don't have the inspiration to work on it. Consume good media. Consume the media that your work is being based on. Because, like, if you're just, and, like, I'm guilty of this too, but if you're just, like, scrolling on Pinterest, that's not helpful inspiration. If you're just, like, watching YouTube videos when you don't want to be, like, making YouTube videos, that's not, like, helpful inspiration. But like I said, if you're trying to work on a story, if you're trying to find the inspiration to sit down and write, you need to read. If you're trying to find the inspiration to draw, watch how to draw videos, read comic books, find art and look at art and study it. And you need to give yourself the proper fuel to fuel your brain to do the things you want to do creatively. So, like, if you're just sitting in bed rotting, of course you don't have the inspiration or the motivation to do what the creative thing you want to do. You need to consume creative media like the same way you need to consume vegetables in order for your body to be healthy. You need to consume the right media, the right healthy media, so that you can have the brain power and the inspiration to go forward into to make your ideas. I know brain's not putting words together correctly, but like you understand what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying. And if you want to work on a comic book and you need inspiration to work on the comic book, pick up a comic book and read it. And then you'll start to get ideas. If you want to work on a story, read a story. If you want to make a video, watch a video, and not just any video, but pick out the videos that you want to study to emulate your own videos off of. Like, literally for me, even though as much as I love Scar, or watching him, I've come to realize that my style of video making is more similar to Beef. So, where it's just like very slow, very paced out, you can stretch the content out for like weeks. just building a farm can be like weeks worth of content. And so anytime I'm looking for like inspiration for video making, I watch Beef's videos. Anytime I want inspiration for streaming, I've been watching, just Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, the two that I started watching in the beginning. So yeah, if you're having trouble finding motivation, you need to like find things that are similar to the thing that you're trying to create, and that's where you'll find like the nutrition that your brain needs to do what you want to do. There's my rant to you young folks. See, Crafter says, these streams always inspire me to play Minecraft again, but I can't find anything I want to do anymore in single player, and my friends don't play anymore, so I have no one to play with. Aw. Well, keep your eye out on YouTube. That's how I found Watercraft. I was following Felinity already because, like I said, I found them through their animatics, and I'd been following the animatics for a bit. And then one day Felinity put up the video of like, hey, I'm opening up a server. Shoot me a DM if you're interested in joining. And I know just from being in like a circle like this, there's a lot of people out on YouTube who are putting up videos like that, where they're putting up invites for open servers for people to come in and join. And granted, I don't know if you'd be interested in like content creation or if you just want to play. Hey, either way is fine, but I think already being here in this community, keep searching. There's probably a channel nearby that's hidden underneath the more popular videos. There's probably a channel nearby that has like an opening for like a multiplayer server. Because like I said, I've seen some pop up where it's just like, we're taking applications for the Watercraft. We're taking applications for One Life, for a One Life series. We're taking applications for this kind of series. So they're all over the place. I'm sure if you like find the right words to type in, you can find them. So I'm sure there's a group out there that has an opening that's waiting for you. Gigi says, I would play Minecraft with you. Aw, see right there, just play with Gigi. How about modded Minecraft? It's not a bad idea. Maybe stone block. See, I still need to see if my computer can handle mods. I want to try just some basic ones to see if it can handle it, and then I'll just keep adding mods until it breaks, and then that's how I know where to stop. Maybe one day we can have visitors in Watercraft, like the Empires x Hermitcraft crossover. That'd be fun. See, I like Ice and Fire. That'd be sick. I just looked up Ice and Fire. That looks great. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look that up. See, Gigi says, I'm thinking about creating a new character for lore. I basically want to make an evil twin, but maybe not like evil, probably more like False's lore in Empires 2 Hermitcraft 9. Ooh. How would we tell the difference between the evil twins? Instead of being, their name would be Gigi, but spelled with I's. So it'd be G-I-G-I. That'd be fun. See, Bean's lore is pretty simple. I love how everybody else has like I'm a siren, I'm a wizard, I'm a mushroom creature, and then there's Bean, who's just I scammed my way onto a yacht by making people think I was rich. The yacht sank. Here I am on an island, and I'm gonna keep scamming people into believing I'm rich until I actually am rich. Everybody else is like a powerful wizard or a creature, a deity of some sort, and Bean is just a little Grunkle Stan con artist. Ice and fire is mystical beasts, mainly from Greek myth. Ooh. That'd be interesting if we could set that up to be on like a specific island in Watercraft. So if we all journey out to a different island and be like, what's over here? And the island is just full of those creatures. See, I would probably be purple, inspired by Empires SMP1. See, crafter chances. If I had lore, I'd be a robot. I can see it's fitting. You already had the little face there on the profile. You were just a humble pirate, yes. But even still a pirate. I just showed up and I was just like, yes, absolutely, I'm meant to be here. By the way, have you heard of a thing called the economy and the transaction of money? Let me show you how. Ice and Fire is on Java Edition. Mods don't work on Bedrock. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. Oh well, next season we'll have it be in Java. But I'll remember that for when I make my own servers. Because I've got an idea for one in the future. He moved. I'm a little nervous. The fact that he's sleeping right now means that he's gonna be absolutely wired at night when I'm trying to sleep. The thing is, I'm still on toddler mode. In terms of watching him. Because last night I slept up top in the bunk bed and he hopped up to join me. But I couldn't sleep because I kept waking up and like scooting him away from the edge because I was worried he was gonna fall off or try to jump off. So I think tonight I'll go back to the bottom bunk. See what I am lore-wise. Gigi says, as you're a cannibal, fish, raccoon, banana, child, mushroom. Mushroom? When did mushroom get added in there? I feel like a fish, banana, mushroom would be something you would put in a blender to make a protein drink. See, the Bedrock edition of Minecraft is special. Yeah, I'm learning more and more about that, because playing Watercraft is like the first time I've played Bedrock. There he goes, he's back. I love him so much. See, I really want to make an SMP, but whenever I do, I fail, plus I'm broke. Understandable. Also, yeah, I'd recommend like you can wait a bit when it comes to making your own SMP. I definitely didn't spend all my money on U2s and plushies. That's a good spot to spend your money. And stuff for candy. Understandable. Aww. God, I can't wait to have my own U2 someday. That'd be sick. That'd be cool. Although I think Bean's a bit more, Bean has the proportions of a pop figure more than a U2's. But someday, ooh, I can't wait to add a Bean plush to my pile of plushies back there. That'd be fun. But anyway, speaking of Minecraft, do we wanna hop in and play for a bit? We've been on for an hour and a half. Do we wanna hop into Watercraft and do some crafting and some watering? I think we will. Beto says, I'm saving up for car insurance. For the DeLoreans. Yeah, I imagine that would take extra. Java. At you. More plushies, more good. Yes. Like I said, I've got my... today's the first time I think you can see my, my nest behind the curtain. But it's literally just full of plushies, blankets, pillows, and that's where I go to sleep after work. And now it's Felix's bed. So I don't have like an actual cat bed for him, but that's his cat bed. He's got the whole bottom bunk. Not for the DeLoreans. Aw. Well, that's good. I imagine car insurance for a DeLorean would be expensive. I could see Bean as a makeshift plushie. I actually thought of that yesterday. Which, yes, I've been waiting. If it's okay with you, can we show chat what I did today? Hey, send it to me on Discord. I'll see if I can make it pop up on screen. There we go. Ba-ba. I have a notification. It's from Mario Kart Media. That's like the only other big group chat I'm in is this giant Mario Kart tournament server. Because I briefly had a dream of being a Mario Kart champion racer. There we go. See, because Bean Chat is special in a good way, and I think you might be missing a Blaha. My friend and former roommate has two Blahas, a small one and a big one. So they got the Blahas. No, it's an MC. GG Land. I just thought GG could be a cat because GG is my cat. But a purple cat instead of North. Scott's demon brother. I missed that part of the lore. Do. Let me make sure everything's set up where it should be. Chat's right there. Let me get into Bedrock. And let's do a bit of building. While Mr. Felix sleeps in the background. Ooh, we got a special notification up top. Boop. Check it out, we got a shiny one. I still have that damn Gacha Life music stuck in my head. That's like the perfect elevator music that just constantly plays between my ears. Between these ones. There we go. Ooh, let me pop chat up. There we go. And once again, sound test. How do I sound? Can you hear me? Can you hear background music? Can you hear the game? Yeah, let me try to eat something so I can make some noise. headphones turned off. That's everyone needs a Blaha. Yes, at some point I'll get my own Blaha to throw it in there. Audio's fine? Awesome. There we go, now I can hear the game. But as you can see, since last time, I did a little bit of remodeling, a little bit of demolishing, and a little bit of terraforming. GG if you're watching, I did have to remove some of your rails, but the tunnel is still intact over here underneath these 2 blocks. But if you need the rails back, I've got them. Oh, look at our potatoes! But let me show you. So last time, Chevalian graced us with their redstone knowledge and showed us how to make an automatic door. Which I think we're gonna have to move the button over. I think we can do that just by moving the block over. There we go. And I took the floor. If you remember last time, this went down into sort of like a basement, and I took the floor and I raised it up, so now the first floor is right here. But yeah, the house is kind of in the middle of being demolished. And I'm kind of tempted to just start from scratch. Although, I guess not scratch, but, start from here. We'll start from here. I'm definitely gonna have to move my chests out of the way because these need to be either down a floor or up a floor. But I think for now, I can just smack these out of the way. And we can get rid of this top layer right here. I think I have a much better idea of what I want to do with my house now. Oh, since getting that front door put in and putting the and terraforming the outside. I am a cleaning lady. Ah, just like me. Oh, my nose just got really stuffed. Ugh. It means I am dehydrated. Blech. I promise I'll finish this house eventually, but like I said, I think I have a much better idea of what I actually want it to look like now. Because when I first started building it, it was very much just freeformed. Hi, Gigi! Hello! Do you want to help me demolish some parts of this? There we go. So this wall is actually 3 layers thick. Interesting. Oh, that's a weird angle. Don't like that. There. And I'll just make some construction stairs. Ah, what? Ah! No, you get so many crafting tables. Oh no. What's going on? What's going on over here? Did you make a face? I see a face. Oh wait, is this Crafter Chen? Crafter Chen, look, Gigi made you. Face. Yeah, it is Crafter Chen. Well, let's see, I think I'm at the point where I'm a little bit overwhelmed by the amount of walls I have. And I'm not sure where to start first. Yeah, that's me. That's you! But I think... Moo? Move. Is that what you're trying to say? Let's see. So these were stairs. Can 8 dig diff walls? What? I think... Well, first, I think first of all, I need stairs to the basement. Which should be... right here. Just kind of putting in basic blueprints. How much stuff do I have? Inventory's full. Okay. I'm gonna dump all this stuff. And then we will move the chests down a level. So now we have an actual basement, put our stuff in, and we can come back to this at a different date. Do I have an empty chest by any chance? I don't think any of these are empty, but do I have a chest inside of something that I could use? Eyelashes and emo brow. Also, whoever owns Dr. Stinky Gunky Jr. the 32nd, would you please come claim him from my basement? Would be much appreciated. Let's make chest. And let's just dump our stuff inside of it so we can start demolishing more things. We'll put this one over here. He's June's. Okay, we'll tell June to come pick him up from my basement. Jeez. Here we go. Bone. Oh, shulker box. That's my lunchbox. Okay. Remind me that that's there. But she hasn't been on in a while. Oh, well. Well, Dr. Stinky is safe in a boat down here. That needs to stay with me. That one's almost gone, so we'll keep using that. Gift. We're gifted. Let me grab another pickaxe, because I think I'll be needing that. And yeah, I think first things first, we're just gonna have to make a quick little staircase to get these chests out of the way so that we actually have I have no idea what you just tried to say, I'm sorry. There we go. So these all need to be removed. Gift up. I can move everything downstairs and organize for you. Ah, thank you. Yeah, you can help me out here. If you want to start on this side and ah, did I just scare you? I'm sorry. Yeah, if you wanna just start taking apart these chests and moving them downstairs, that'd be much appreciated. Uh-oh, here we come! Natsutori Hinata says, Chickpea Raid, Chick Parade. Hello. Hello, how's it going? Oh. He moved. He moved. Hello, thank you, Hinata, for the raid. Everybody give a big round of applause to my friend from Twitch, Natsutori Hinata. Hello, how's it going? Look at, you're here just in time. Look. Here, I'll switch the screen. Look at it. Oh, he's done now. Oh, hello, everybody! Welcome! Welcome! Hello! How was Hinata's stream? I'm sorry, I caught the beginning, but again, I was preparing to go live as soon as she was starting to go live, so I was only able to catch the beginning of it, but how was it? Let me pull up your little chat box so I can actually read it. There we go. So we have Hinata, Hern Dragon, McCain, Mr. Stiff Beans, a fellow bean, hello, always good to see another bean in the chat. It was amazing, I'm glad to hear. Yes, to all my folks in chat, if you are interested in following another extremely talented streamer, and you're interested in seeing more cat antics, you should head over to Twitch and give Miss Natsutori Hinata a big ol' follow and a big ol' heart from me. She's my friend IRL, and we are simply waiting for her college stuff to be over with so that we can start collabing. It was quite a few people's first stream, and it was quite a trip. I imagine, because you got quite a lot of subscribers over the past few days from that little not gacha life, the little critters, the Mies, Tomodachi life, from the Tomodachi life clip. That's almost like at 50k right now, right? So you had quite a few new people seeing you for the first time. Aww. Yeah, also, if anyone's interested, Hinata also has a YouTube channel, but that's where all of the VODs get uploaded after the Twitch streams. So you can follow her here, you can follow her there, and you can follow her everywhere else, because she's amazing, and she deserves it. And she has a little black cat too, named Venti. Yes, named after the Genshin Impact character, because she's a nerd! I say as I named my cat after a cartoon character from the 1920s. Aw, hello, welcome everybody to all the people who haven't met me yet. I am Bean the Brave. That's Felix the cat. His full name is Felix Valentino, and I just got him a few days ago. He's 5 months old, and he's a baby. Oh, well, welcome everybody. Right now we're just kind of working on demolishing a house in Minecraft. I just kind of started winging it. So I didn't really have a blueprint, but I know I want to make something modern. And then over the weekend, when I was tired, I just moved the floor. I moved the bottom floor up a floor. And this is Gigi. Hello, Gigi. Gigi is one of the itty bitties on the server. With TNT, no, we're being a little bit more precise than that, because I like the outside shape, but we're just kind of working on the shape of the inside. Right now, I think I might just take down the whole thing. Can I clean up a bit? Go for it! Like I said, if you want, Gigi, if you want to start moving the chests downstairs, go for it. Just so that we can finally fill in this little wall right here and get these out of the way, because this used to be the bottom floor. Switch screens, Bean. Sorry. There we go. I've got the two monitors set up so I can see it on one screen. I'm looking at chat on the other screen, and I'm like, this is fine. This is pretty normal for my channel. This is normal run-of-the-mill stuff. I'm sorry. See? It's so nice to meet a fellow bee, and also your fur baby is so cute. I know, look at him. He's just a little ink blot. He's just a little ink blot. Cat playdate win. Venti and Snufkin would absolutely love a playdate. Ooh, well, the thing with Felix is that I know that he got along well with the other kittens in the shelter, because, you know, they were all just kind of piled in a room together. And he was... So I told you he had the habit of nibbling my hand, but while he was nibbling my hand, on like 2 occasions, he was just sitting on another kitten, and the other kitten was just fine with it. But then he'd take a break from like nibbling my hand to reach over and start licking the ears of the other kitten. And so he gets along well with them. Don't know how he get along with an adult cat, because one of the adult cats did make his way into the room, and it wasn't just Felix, but like all the kittens had their tails poof up at the side of him. But that was the cat who had a onesie on with no tail, so they may have just been freaked out by him. But I think he'd be a little sociable little man. People at the shelter said that out of the pack of black cats that came in, he was definitely the most outgoing of all of them. Oh, oh, I thought that was Gigi for a second. There we go. Okay, so I think my staircase is gonna be here. Oh, poor babies, yeah. There were so many cute ones. I wanted to take them all home, but he's the one that chose me. And he said I walked into that room and he just stuck to me like Velcro, and I'm like, I think you're mine. I think you're mine. You're coming home with me right now. Like mother, like son. Yeah, exactly. He's a little ham, just like me. He chose to nap in that spot because he knows that the camera can see him there perfectly. He knows that he's a cute little baby, and he knows that he deserves the spotlight. There we go. I am not an ugly zombie, I'm sorry. I just saw the pants from the bottom screen. Aw, I think an Enderman just slammed into a cactus. Gigi stuff, no touch. Crafter chin. Aw, Gigi made a full crafter chin out here. There's a Dave in your basement. Oh no! Get out. There we go. So let's start moving some of these boxes down here. Boop. Did he just place a sand block? I don't know! I just saw him slam into the edge. There we go, so we will. Dave! Who's Dave? Okay, so this is also good to take inventory of what we have. We got a lot of wood planks, so there's some wool. Let's just throw these in there. I'm a part of Watercraft now. I'm canon. Yes, you are. Wait, no. Who's Dave? I'm cleaning up walls. Then I organize and sort. Ah, very good. Thank you. If you need torches, they're in here somewhere. There you go. But I'm just taking these boxes and moving them downstairs so that I can complete the floor and have a better idea of where I'm building. Boop. Sand. This is my sandbox. Ooh, and I got a bunch of birch. Smooth, smooth. Smooth brain. Smooth brains. Ah! Is this the Dave you're talking about? Howdy! Coral, lime dye, a pink tulip. I would love a pink tulip, but I don't have a single emerald to my name. Anyways, we're just gonna keep moving these boxes. Did Today's moving day, moving day. Gonna smack. Oh, that was a lot. There's my diamonds. Ouch, ouch. He's after me diamonds. He's after me Lucky Charms. So this is all my my valuables. So let's keep these in a safe spot. And apples. Nice. His trades are awful. Yeah. No, the Spider Dave song. Spider Dave! I think I'm a bit too old for that reference. Hiya! But I got some nice string out of it. The other day, I logged in here just to go fishing. Because it was, you know, I had a rough day at work, and you just can't beat going fishing in Minecraft after you've had a rough day at work, right? I logged in, and I'm trying to make... I'm trying to make a fishing pole, and I don't have a single piece of string to my name. It was awful. Don't need that. So now I'm happy that I'm actually getting some. Let's pull these out of here. Put that in there. That in there. Doot, 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 doot. His trades are awful, yeah. But the only tulip that we have on the island right now is an orange one, so I would like to get, if I could get more of the tulips, that'd be nice. No. Did you just fart? I think that little man just let loose a rancid fart. Ew. Nasty. Stinky little boy. He's a stinky little boy. And he knows it. Boop. Ah, GG, I found your reels. Ow. Over here, I'm gonna scoot you guys away so you don't get smushed. Look at those faces. Look at them. Look at them. Pink. Yeah, but for a singular emerald, I mean, considering how rare it is, probably a singular tulip, because then from there you can make more tulips. Because that's the cool thing, in Bedrock, all you gotta do is bone meal a little flower to make more of the little flower, which I've been informed you can't do that in Java, which I'm furious about. That should be something you can do in Java. Jeez, why do I have so many chests? Boop. Okay, so I think this was a lot of just goodies that fell from creatures. Nether wart. Nice. Hoppers, pants. Pants, pants. Actually, let's put the chests down here. I think we need some more of those. Cries in Java edition. Yeah. Let's trap him in here. Boop. That'll bother me later. And we can start the second row right here. Perfect. So now we'll take these. Boop. And put them down here. That's right, here's all my nether stuff. I gotta remember that I have these. I will make it pretty. Thank you, I know you will. Boop. Oh, there's all my white blocks. Good to find those. Ba, 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 ba. Should I just make my entire house out of wool at this point? I think I have enough. At the Pink Pony Club, I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. Boop. At the Pink Pony Club, Pink Pony Club. I know you wanted me to say, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. Black light and a mirror disco ball. Every night's another reason why I left it all. Did you hear that? I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. Oh, Santa Monica, you've been too good to me. Won't make my mama proud. We're gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. You know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl. And you dance at the club. Oh, mama. Oh, we're just having fun. On stage in my heels. It's where I belong. Down at the Pink Pony Club. We're gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. We're gonna keep on dancing. See, it is 7 o'clock. You do not get home yet. Look at you. He's making like the perfect little Sphinx pose right now. There he is. There he is. There he is. Look at him. Honestly, can I angle it down so you can see him? Ah, dang it. He's just gonna sit next to me. Here. I got it balanced like that so you can see him. Being at 6:35. I was rounding up. I have the clock in my room set fast because I'm chronically late. So if I have it set fast, then that helps me be on time. A child, yes. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Here, where's one of your toys? Where's one of your toys? Oof. Just farted right in my face. You are a baby. You are a baby. You want some playtime? You want some playtime? No? Okay. You're just happy to sit and chill. You want me to get your brush? Oh, my knees. Ow. I need to stretch for a second anyways. By the way, I got new shoes. Here, do you want to hop up here? You like sitting in the chair the other day. Come on up here. Get your brush. I'm sorry, we're down where you can't see us, but he's on the floor.
Ta-da!
My chair has been taken. Wait, I got stuck. I love your dress, perfect for Felix. Thank you. Remember, this is the one that Mystic picked out on Black Friday. This is the one she picked out at Hot Topic for me. It was an omen. Mystic Same as our other friend, we're waiting for her to be free of the confines of college so that we can get her in here in the streaming games. Look at you! Look at you! You can't hear him, but he's doing a little motorboat purse. Here, do you want one of your feathers? Do you want one of your feathers? Do you want me to get one of your feathers? Ouch, my bones. You really like the feather at the shelter. Here, let me play. Okay. Yeah, here he goes. And you just start licking your butt for the world to see. Let's scoot you out of frame. There you go. You're licking your toes. You're licking your toes. Oh. Let's see, where am I? Oh, right here. He's fascinated by the screen moving. He was swatting at it earlier. Let me move to somewhere a little safer. Here we go. Yeah. There we go. Now you can see him better. Yeah, you're wondering what's going on the screen. There's all these things moving around up here. See, Snufkin was fascinated by my VTuber the first day I streamed. Yeah. It's a little moving critter on the screen. He's like, what is that? What is that? He was like straight up swatting at me on the screen earlier. He's like, Mother, how'd you get in there? How'd you get in there? What if I get your toes? What if I get your foot? What if I get your foot? Aww. You just want some scratchies. You just want attention. Look at him. Look at him. You can't even see his face on the screen. He just disappears. And there he goes with the nibbles. See, now you can see it up close. Look at him go. There you go, feather. No, you're gonna lick your butt? Okay. Let's give you some privacy. There. Upright your eyes, please, please. What color are his eyes? Green or yellow? They're yellow, but he's got a little rim of green around the pupil. So he's a spirit Halloween black cat. Give him privacy. Yes. We will not be getting demonetized today by the showing of a butt. But I guess the chair is his now. I don't think I'll be getting it back. Although I'm glad I swapped out the blanket for the black and white one. That one looks very nice. Ouch. There we go. Whee! So, oh, you're just going for my hand. There you go. Goodbye. You keep checking out of here. Are you just looking at the computer, or did one of your toys get lost over here? Where's your green toy? Where's your green toy, huh? Did you lose it? Did you throw it somewhere? There, you'll find it. You got one of your springs. Oh, he just did a big stretch. Got his brush and his spring up here. Oh god, now I have to get up. Come on, knees. Ow! There. I'm sitting on my dress. Oh, I forgot the dress has a tail. Let's do it. I think... Ah! Oh, thank you, Gigi. You saved my life. Let me scoot my camera up a little bit now. Boop. And you're just hanging out underneath me. Right. So let me take the lid off so you get to your dry food. I know it sucks, but if you're hungry, that's a snack. There you go. There he goes. See, Fenty also loves my gamer chair. I think it's the warmth and the smell. Cats love smells. Yeah, last one, Piccolo loved to stay on this chair too a lot. Furry, caught in 4K. No! No! It's just sewn onto the back. It's not even a good tail. I could probably just rip it off with my bare hands if I wanted to. What would my fursona be? Chat, we've known each other for a little bit. What fursona would I be? What would my fursona be? What animal would I be? I think a pink poodle. But tell me what you think. I'm curious. Maybe I also thought a chinchilla, perhaps. They're small and fluffy. Chipmunk. I was thinking along the lines of, like, you know, what small critters. I'd definitely be a critter. My ears get stuck in my headphone. Prairie dog. You know, that makes sense with, like, peeking out of the hole. Bunny? A bunny? Or... You know what? I can see a rabbit. I can see a rabbit. I do have nice legs. Ferret? Maybe. Pull my hat up. Yeah. I know you want the wet food one, but you gotta wait until 11 because that's when I'll normally be getting home to feed you. I hope that's not too long of a time to wait between feeding him. First stream chat, you know me, what persona would I be? Me. Well, hello, twin you. Welcome. Hinata says, nah, you're too gremlin to be a rabbit, I think. Oh, rabbits are gremlins, too. Although you actually have a rabbit, so you'd know. Where'd you go? There you are. Hi, buddy. The audience loves you. They love you. They love you to bits. If anyone's interested in, perhaps giving a super thanks, or subscribing with a channel membership, or subscribing to my Patreon, all proceeds will be going towards this little man's adoption fee. How should I tell you this? Oh no, what was his name? Hermes. Did Hermes pass away? Is Hermes no longer with us? Oh, I'm sorry, Hina. Aw. I'm sorry. Oh, I hear. There you come. I'm moving the keyboard out of the way so he doesn't step on it, and he then proceeds to continue to walk on the keyboard right where I moved it. Hey, what you doing? You want to hang out up there? There you go. You get to hang out behind the jet. Yeah, a little while ago. I thought I told you. Aww. No, I'm sorry. He was a good rabbit. I remember he was a little dramatic little man. He was a dramatic little man. He would stomp his foot and go, pay attention to me. You can't see. He is just out of frame right here. Look at you. His ankle is down. There he is. He's stomping angrily in the skies right now. Yeah. He'll be the one to bring us the next thunderstorm. Aw. Well, if I find a rabbit on here, I'll give him a name tag for Hermes. Here we go. Hey, you wanna hang out? You just wanna hang out here while I play? You just wanna hang out right here? I see you looking at the microphone. You're gonna try to kill it later. So like I said, he's just out of frame. Look at those eyes. Look at those. No, don't step on the keyboard. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. He was the most dramatic rabbit I've ever had. Oh, did you have more rabbits before? I hear monsters coming towards me in the game, but I think Gigi's on security duty. I think I'll be safe. Goddamn. There we go. That's a good shot. Yeah, I wanted to get you a collar today. I wanted to get you a collar, but the roads were absolute garbage and covered in ice. But I'll get you a nice yellow one before, I'll get you a nice yellow one to match your eyes. He was the most dramatic rabbit I've ever had. And, yeah, I had 3 before Herman. Aww. I thought rabbits are cool. I started seeing videos of, you know, you have like cat videos all over YouTube. I started seeing more rabbit videos. Those guys are just hilarious.
Get off the keys!
Oh no! No! He just made chat disappear. There you are. Maybe a golden retriever for your Sona. Maybe. I feel like a golden retriever's too big. Maybe like a I'd need a smaller dog than that. There. What do you think? What do you think? Somebody said a spaniel before, maybe. Spaniel. Pomeranian. No, my boss is a Pomeranian. My boss is absolutely a Pomeranian. She's smaller than me, she's got a little bob, and she yaps. She yaps all the time at a pitch that's very similar to a very small dog. And she's got the same eyes, that little shaking as she wishes that she could kill you, but alas, she can only alert the bigger dogs. I don't remember if it was Pomeranian specifically, but there was a small dog in China that was basically used as an alarm system, where the small dogs would make all the noise, and they'd alert the bigger dogs to come after people who were sneaking into palaces. Oh, are you trying to get in my lap? Come here. Yeah. That's it. If you could chill out of my lap while I game, that'd be fun. Have you heard of the tapper? Tapper? I can't see the full message. Oop, there he goes. The tapper. Is that the critter with the hello elephant nose and the zebra bits? It's like 3 animals smushed together. No, the zebra bits is an okapi. Oh. Well, I need to free my arm from under you, but then you can stay on my lap. No, stay here, stay here. There he goes. There you go. Eat your biscuits. Eat your biscuits. I'll be right here. To peer. Yeah, kinda. Hang on, I'm gonna look at it. I sent it to you on Discord. Oh no. That one. Oh. I am not one of those. I am not one of those. Oh, they are cute. Look at that. Look at that little nose. The baby's cute. Look at that. He's got little stripes. He's got little stripes. Let me see. I learned this trick the other days. Copy image. Image. File name, paste. How do I bring it over here? Downloads. There we go. Downloads. Tapper. There we go. Ah, it's just its butt. There you go. Look at that. You think my persona would be one of these? Well, look at that. That is really pretty. Those stripes are really pretty. Look at that. Did you think I'd be one of these? No. 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 But look at those eyes. The face is pretty cute. Look at those ears. I do want to just give him like a scratch under the chin. But I don't think that would be me. No. No. What on earth is that? That's a tapir. And my persona, according to Hinata, they're majestic, if you say so. I'll watch a documentary about them later, and I'll give you my educated response. Where'd he go? Hang on, it's time for a game of Where's the Baby? I get nervous when I can't see him. Hence why I want to get him a bright yellow collar. Oh, I just saw his eyes peeking out. He's in his crate. You're in your crate. I just saw your eyes. Good boy. Good boy. You just want to hang out in there for a bit? That's it. It's good. Good boy. Good boy. Yep. That's a very good boy. Aw. That's good. My friend told me to keep his crate out and keep it open so that he gets used to it being here. So then when I need to put him in the crate to travel, it's not a scary thing. And right now he just crawled into the crate. He's sitting down and I think he's going to take a nap in there. That's very good. Very good. Like I said, I didn't see him. I just saw the eyes open up like that inside the darkness. And I'll leave you in there, Felix. I'll leave you in there. And we'll look for your green toy later. I don't know where that ended up. It's probably underneath my laundry somewhere, or under a blanket. We'll find it. Gotta hop out for about an hour. If you're still live by then, I'll be sure to join back. Alright, well thank you, Twinny. Thank you for joining. It's a pleasure having you, and I'm sure I'll still be here in a bit. Let's see, I sent you another one. Tell me that's not you. Okay. Okay, so specifically the baby ones we're looking at here. Save image. Let me see if I can do this again. Image. Image 4. Browse. Is it that one? Aw. Okay, so the little one, yeah. Look at that eyes. That is kind of my eyes. That little. that is a very pretty coat. That is a very pretty coat. Aw. Chat, what do we think? Is Hinata right? Is this my persona? Is this my persona? Is this what we're working with? I can scoot this up a bit. There. He's seen some things. Yep. You're telling me my persona would be a traumatized baby to peer? Is that what you're saying? You come into my chat and make such accusations. Well, the colors match at the moment. Yeah, I guess the colors, but... Did you do... Ah. Well, oh, my health is gone. And it looks like... Hinata says yes. Just a simple yes. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. And I'm being cut off by the camera. There we go. That would be very unique. I'm not sure how you'd make, like, a persona mask for that. We'll see. It looks like Gigi's been busy. Check it out. Oh, this is very nice. I love the drop down. Stone products, wool, plants, wood, mob drops, sand, gravel. Thank you very much for the for the signs. This will definitely help. Thank you very much. See, sandstone. A whole box just for sandstone. Nice. Sandstone, wood, dirt. Nice. You're doing a very good job down here. Thank you. I know you said you liked gold, so if you find any gold pieces in there, you can just take them out. Oof, we got a little bit of lag. There we go. I'm just gonna keep moving these boxes down here. And just keep lining them up. That's to get them out of the way of the floor. Do the dirt in there. Singular dirt. Feed me the gold, yes. Any gold you find, you can keep. I have no use for it. Perfect, so here's all my wools and dyes. So these go in a special spot. Right there. Here's the rest of the wool. And I'll go right in here. We'll set that right there. Connect those. This is looking awesome. Yeah, take whatever gold you want as payment. Ah, I got the box of flowers. Box of flowers coming on up. You see what I mean? We don't... These are all the flowers that we have available on the island. And the only kind of tulip we have is the orange one. So if I did have an emerald, I would go back to that salesman and try to get that pink tulip. Because I want all of the tulips. I want all of them. Oh no! Where did that come from? I didn't even see him. Oh lord! I just took out a chunk of upstairs. It's light out! It is light out! Excuse me! Beer pick. Okay. Just gonna keep lighting this place up, I guess. Where did that guy come from? Yikes! Get out of my house! Get! And we'll throw you into a box. What was I doing? Yes, this goes down into a box. Sugarcane, dandelions, rose, peonies. Cornflower, orange tulip, lilac. Wheat seed, lilacs, orange tulip. Cherry blossoms. I gotta do something with the cherry blossoms soon. Strings, spider eye, bone, cherry sign, drip leaf. Oh, I want to work with the with the drip leaves. Those are pretty. I got a lot of boots in here. Can I do anything with the boots? I guess I could just throw them away at this point. Water bucket shears. Lasso. Da. Wow, we got some more tools. And okay. Oh, let me just find a good one. Here we go. I smell peanut butter. Which means that either my roommate made something in the kitchen, or I'm having a stroke. But I don't know what kind of stroke would make you smell peanut butter. Huh. Oh no, wait, that's popcorn. Oh, they made popcorn. I don't know why popcorn and peanut butter smell similar to me in my nose. Maybe I'm just hardwired to, like, search for peanut butter because I love it so much. There, so now it looks like we have a lot more chests than we do items. Then from here, these ones will just be near the ceiling, so we can get rid of these as we go. Or, you know what, let's just knock them out. Boop. There. Oh, there's some coal. I knew I had some at some point. Chiseled quartz block. I think this is the material I used to make the bank. Which, by the way, we still need to finish the interior for that. There we go. Here's all of our aquamarines. Prismarines. I knew the name. Totally didn't forget that. But, okay, this is good. It looks like I have a lot more than I thought I did, so I could definitely be using these to rebuild the house. Bel Air, prismarine, prismarine. I've got a lot of prismarine. I gotta make sure I use this. And some chiseled quartz blocks. 57. What can we do with 57 chiseled quartz blocks? There we go. The coal, I'll just throw that in there. Gigi will put it on a safe spot. Oops. Okay, so this is my toolbox. This is the actual important stuff we're getting to. All pickaxes, fishing poles, bows. I haven't used a bow and arrow yet. I should probably figure that out. A fountain maybe from the quartz blocks might be cool. Maybe that would be cool. Let me go pick these up. Oh, I just have one left. Oh, that one was mine. I'll keep that one. I gotta head out now. Have a great rest of stream, Bean. Absolutely. Thank you very much for stopping in, Hina. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Always a pleasure seeing you. And like I said, if any of you people in the chat want to go follow another awesome streamer who will be collabing with me in the future, you go on over to Twitch, you go on over to her channel here on YouTube, and you give Natsutori Hinata a big ol' howdy do and a follow. Alright? And if you want more black cat antics, like I said, she has a black cat named Venti, and you'll see a lot of him. You go give her a follow right now. I'll be here when you get back. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. Baby, I need cherry wood. Alright. I've got some cherry blossoms if you're willing to just throw some bone meal on some. But I'm not sure where they went. See, here's all my food, which I need to... I could probably get a bucket of lava going to actually start cooking these. It's got a satchel full of eggs. Hey, in this economy, that's worth its weight in gold, you know? So I'm very grateful to have friends who own chickens, because a lot of the eggs we get are from the chickens and not from the store. Perks of living in a rural area. I might make some eggs now that I'm saying it. I might make myself some eggs for dinner. The thing is, while I've been watching, I almost called you Venti, Felix, I have been in like a toddler mom brain to the point where I've just straight up like forgotten to eat because I've been so focused on like watching him, making sure he doesn't like eat plastic and die. Hey, so I need to like actually make sure that I eat food at some point today. I ate breakfast, but that was several hours ago, so I need to make sure I actually eat dinner. There we go. I got a tripwire hook. Don't know what I'll do with that, but I'll use it. Boink. And I think that's it. And this will be for Gigi to arrange later. Which, honestly, look at this. And I can say it while she's not here, but so, Gigi is the youngest member of the server. Or they are just an itty bitty little baby. But their building is probably some of the best I've seen, just in terms of like just pure creative energy just running at full speed. Like, this would have taken me like, I know it's just a box. It's just a box. They just dug out a basement, but they made it look cool. They put a little step down, they put a little indent, and they made just a storage system look nicer than what I would have made with all this. You're still here? Aw, Gigi sucks! Gigi sucks, they're the worst! Get out of the server, man! And thank you, yes. Like I said, I'm learning a lot just from watching you build. Which kind of what inspired me to start tearing down my house and start again. So when I started this on day one, I was just genuinely winging it, but now I have an actual idea of what I want to do. Not a big idea, but an itty bitty idea. Have you seen mine yet? I've been in there a few times. I don't know if you've added anything bigger since last time I've been in there. Whee! Okay, so here's the entranceway. I think I can just get rid of this layer. Do we just want to demolish this whole top of the house? Too lazy to tree. It will be white now. Okay. I think I'm definitely gonna have to knock out. I think I'm just definitely gonna have to get rid of the roof. Since we're kind of rebuilding from the ground up, I think I'm just gonna take off this whole second floor and just get rid of it, put it in a box, put it in later. Do you like the names that are the names that are on the chests? I love them. I love that they're pink. You know your audience. This might be dangerous to do at night. Ouch. Yep, this is dangerous. Let's go to bed. Yeah. Gigi, can you sleep? Uh-oh, phantoms. Where's my bed? Where's my bed? It's in the mess somewhere. Have you seen my storage? I've seen your storage. I've been in your storage. I took some string and I traded you some garlic bread. If a piece of bread ever just randomly ends up in an inventory, it's because I had to emergency take something. Ooh, look at this thing. Look at him. Get him. Get him. Let's see if we can get a coin out of him. Anything?
No, dang it. No coins.
We have a little texture pack hack here where when you kill phantoms, there's a chance you can get money. It's very GG code, not really meant for anyone else. Ah, yes. But you said I could. You said I could grab something out of your basement. Yeah, I think it was just while I needed that single. I needed like a singular piece of string to go fishing, and I'm just like, somebody probably has just a piece they don't care about. Eeny meeny bee. You have one. There we go. Yeah. My storage room or just my basement? The one with the sea lanterns in the floor. Anyway, it's been a nice stream, but I'll call it for tonight. Have a good stream. Thank you, Crafter Chen. Thank you for joining. And Felix, thanks you for joining as well. You have a good night. It's just the labels are made for my brain. Okay. What was I doing? I was taking my roof apart. So I'll make a little staircase to get up there. No! Nope. Oop. Oh, well, it looks like you got to sorting the leather. There we go. I got your stuff, I'll throw it down. Ouch. One of these has got to be empty. Here, I'll put it in this one. There we go. Happy sorting. Ooh, your diamond pickaxe. You don't want to lose that. And the shovel. I've got a hair right in the middle of my face. That. There we go. Just threw my axe. Follow me real quick. I will follow you. Should I still follow you? Okay, there we go. Just walked right over top of the campfire. Okay. Sorry, I'm old and I can't walk as fast as you. Don't worry, we will be getting back to the bank shortly. But I think everybody's been too busy to be doing a story with it. What you got? Hello, Green. Weezer sheep. Oh, that's a pretty one. That's a very pretty one. That horse looks like a paprika if I ever saw one. Storage room. Okay. Yeah, I think I just grabbed a piece out of one of those boxes. That was over there. Ooh, I love this as a floor. Look at that. That's pretty. See, Quirky Turtle says, hey, I'm gonna be in a game that really doesn't like me clicking off, so I won't be as chatty this time. But we'll know that you're here in spirit. Hello, Quirky Turtle. Nice to have you. Grandma Grandkit. Grandma Grandit. Or Mountain. Die, oh right. Or your skin. Oh yeah, your skin and bones. Books and stuff. I love this. Beans Children's Fluff. No! Not my children's fluff. Eco slap, your mom is really big. No. I love stealing your doors. How many doors have you taken? Child. Barry's raw cook. It's me if I were a fish. Die. Makes sense? I love it. Now let's get back to demolishing my house. Boop. One more thing. Oh, what are you, Columbo? I recently got obsessed with Columbo. It was like, I always knew the show was a thing, but I actually sat down and watched a few episodes the other night, and I am madly in love with that scruffy little detective. More EFO. Oh, we always need more EFO. So you might be seeing some Columbo fan art show up on my page soon. I love drawing it. I've made a few drawings of him so far. I just love drawing him. He looks like a dog. He looks like a mutt that you'd see on the street. Let's see. So let's analyze this house from the outside to figure out the shape you want. So first and foremost, I think it needs to be taller. It needs to be taller. It needs to be more square, less rectangle. Because right now it's a sheet cake. We want it to be like an actual, like, layered cake. Ah, I see. The bigger shape is on top, and it literally looks like it's making it. So this bigger shape up here, the bigger the shape, the heavier it looks visually. Okay. It literally looks like this bigger shape up here is smushing the bottom floor. So even though this is longer, it's not like longer enough to compensate for the size of the shape that's on top of it, and it looks like it's weighing down on top of the small shape underneath it, so it doesn't look sturdy at all. It looks smushed. So let's unsmush this house. Whee! And we'll start by just lopping off the roof. Let's just start from one side and go to the other. I'm not even sure how I feel about this color, because this is just basic deep slate, I believe. But if I could get something darker, like I think just the basalt from the nether is a nicer color, because this is more gray, and the black that's in the birch and the spots is a lot darker than it. So there's just something that off. It doesn't match. It doesn't match. That's what's wrong. Do. Wait, what? There we go. If I can uncover the stairs, that'll help, so I can actually get up here and use this. You promised me in chat that I could show them what I did in Chichi Land today. That's right, that's right. We both got distracted. Ouch, my knees. Quick road trip. Absolutely, here we go. And this might be the last thing I do for today, because my back is telling me it is time to lay down. There we go, going up. And then I can do more demolishing off screen. That's a little crooked. I can do more of the demolishing off screen. And then we can come back for the actual building. Hello, blurry camera? Did I just get a fingerprint on you or what? There we go. I think I just smudged a big old fingerprint on it. Boink, boink. I should have been charging my iPad this whole time. That thing's gotta be dead. Oh well. Boop. Oh. You're a banana now. I need to get in uniform. Ah. Is this like the park mascot? Ooh, I see. I see some stuff that's been made over there. Let's see. What? Sleeping through this night. Smart to have a bed on the bridge. You've heard of bread bridge? Get ready for bed bridge. Hey! I see gay. I see gay. Look. It's me. Gonna sprint. Slow down, child. Your legs are too fast for me. There we go. Ta-da! Aw. I will add more plushies soon. Oh, they're plushies! Look at that, we got a little Lizzie and Joel! That is so cute! And his bits of copper. That is adorable! I love them! And let's see, alright, these are the buildings you're talking about over here. Look at these. See, even just this, look at like the color palette that you put together with these. Like this is so impressive. Like, I gotta figure out how to get some mud bricks. Ooh, and purple would be a nice color for my house. Just saying. I know the end is open, but I've never been there, so maybe we'll have to make a trip to get some purple for the roof of my house. GG, I think you've given me an idea. Quickie Turtle says, gay! Yep! Look at it! That would be cool. You're the one who makes the banners, right? You could make all the different flags. And we could just stick them around the island. This is very pretty. What kind of wood is this? Oh well. Aw, well look at Lizzie and Joel. I want to climb up here and sit with them. It's just a sheer drop to the back. Nice. Yes, yeah, make some flags. We'll throw them around the island. Aw, I've been wanting to do that. Aw. Well, if you need the dyes, I have ware if you have coin. Simply, pay me in diamonds or anything cool that you have in your pockets. I'll take it. Or emeralds. If you got an emerald, I'll take it. I just need one to start. Look at this. Look at how much our little island is growing. Look at that. We got a Target. We got a lighthouse. We got a little amusement park happening over here. Oh, I think this island is coming together very nicely. Good. Let me see if I can get down without killing myself. Awesome. I'm literally a living and walking and breathing flower shop. Ah. Well, if you're missing a flower, I might have one. Sorry. Ah. How am I supposed to make a business in this economy? There's too many free-range flowers. I guess I have no choice but to start a monopoly. I didn't mean it. Aw, don't worry. I'll still be providing the wool. So, which, by the way, did you get that wool from my sheep? Did you get that wool from my sheep? Did you put something in the chest in exchange for the wool? If not, then the IRS is going to have to knock on the door to your house. And we will have to negotiate some sort of payment. I always eat your sheep. Have you been killing my sheep? No, you gotta give me some payment in return for those. Those aren't free range. Those are mine. You gotta give some payment in return for that. I think I left some flowers. Some flowers, nice. No, you shear them. You said you eat them. Oh, okay. Yeah, throw in some flowers, anything cool you have in your pockets. I can put a little chest outside, but perhaps we can up the price. Ooh, I like that, I like that. That counts as something cool. It's sparkly. What else you got? Milk. Ooh. A diamond. Yep, I was asking for that. Okay. I got a diamond. Yeah. I'll have to put up a price on there. So if anybody wants wool before the shop is open. Peel. So if anybody wants wool before the shop is open, they can still grab some and I can still, get some payment. But I will do that next time. I think this will work. Ooh, lily pads. Wonderful. Let's see. Get into mass production, automatic bone meal farms, and observer clocks headed to dispensers, making all the dye. I'm gonna have to read that again, but I think you're onto something. Oh, and pufferfish. Oh, a carrot. I don't have any carrots on my farm yet. That's actually very helpful. Well, thank you very much. And also, you're helping me sort my chests. Ooh! That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm definitely gonna be using that. Thank you. I think that's all that I'll need for that, wool of that size. I think that should be plenty. And also, like I said, you're helping me sort my chests. So, a deed for a deed. But now I have some pink dye and an idea involving purple. So maybe we can start thinking of some alternative designs for our house. One more thing. What you got? What you got? There are only 2 of these so far. Yo! Yo! Thank you! You got- wait, did you just take it off your entrance? No, you don't have to give me that one. We'll find another one. You save that one for Gigi Land. Or if you insist. And there isn't a way to bone meal these to make more of them, right? You just have to naturally find them. You already have one. Oh, I see it over there. I see it over there, yeah. Okay. Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your payment. I think that should be more than enough to cover, the square footage of wool from my farm. Brilliant. Also, your little Converse are so cute. Whoa! How did you do that? Wait, how'd you get the wings? Dang! Dang! I want to learn how to do that. Back to normal. Yep. That's right. I wanted to do a skin designing stream where I just make a bunch of costumes for Bean, so I'm not left out of the costume changing game. Wanna see my other skins? Another time. I think I need to get ready to log off soon because my butt's starting to hurt. I gotta move around a bit and probably get myself some food. And Felix is probably sick of listening to me talk by now. I see you. Soon to be Gigi Land. No further details, you guess. Yep. Let me head on back to my house and put this flower away in a safe spot. I'll keep organizing because I'll probably be on until 9. Okay. I might get some dinner and then hop on myself after I'm done streaming. just to keep demolishing the roof. So then, next stream, maybe during the week, I don't know, we can actually get the building. And my health is running low. Here we go. And I will hop myself up onto these crafting tables here. And give you all a big ol' thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning into the stream. I hope that you guys had a blast meeting Felix. Like I said, right now he is sound asleep in his little cat carrier right down there. But he loved meeting all of you, even though he doesn't understand the concept of whatever all of this is. But I'm sure he could tell that through the screen he was being loved. Gigi says bye, chat. Goodbye. Goodbye, Gigi. Thank you very much for your help in my basement today as well. And if you liked the stream, if you liked the content, or if you just want to see more of Felix, make sure you leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe so that you don't miss a moment of my cute face. You all have a good night and a pleasant tomorrow, and I'll be back later with Felix. Bye-bye!